It's interesting to see the difference in revelry before the fight. Fighters in MMA, UFC, they shake hands usually, they bow. Boxing's different, and one of my friends asked me why, and I always told them, because in martial arts, there's belt systems, and you get belted, and that comes with a sensei. In boxing, there's no belt systems. So that's the difference in sort of respect from MMA to boxing, and you see it. All right, round one. We got Southpaw versus Orthodox. We know what that means. One, Bam, it's basically whoever controls that front foot in terms of setting up their backhand. Oh, that's Chris Mannix. No, that's Sergio Mora. So Sergio Mora likes Guevara in this fight. Chris Mannix, Todd Grisham, Mora announcing. 30 seconds gone. Bam's kind of holding the center. Guevara's moving a lot. Bam's controlling the center as he does. Guevara's trying to jab. Bam's seeing what he has. Guevara lunges in with a left hook, nothing landing. Typical Bam, going to wait to counter initially, see what his opponent's going to give him. 2 minutes left in the first. Nice body rip by Bam, jab up top. I love that lead jab to the body, and then he goes back down up top. I love body punchers. Hook, miss. Beautiful body work. Bam's already invested low on both sides. He's landing body rips with his right side and his backhand. Headbutt. Watch those heads. Yeah, Guevara's moving a lot. That's what he kind of does. Nice body rip by Guevara. Backhand uppercut. Doesn't really affect Bam. Bam with a 2-2-1 there to the body. Guevara's moving left to right. The one thing about Bam, why his style is so exciting, he doesn't give up the center. He keeps the center no matter what, that pressure, and he invests in the body. Already landed about 4 body shots. There's about a minute left in the first round. Guevara's going to have the more active feet. It's kind of his style. Bam looks bigger. Bam's back looks bigger. Another body rip with his backhand by Rodriguez. Ooh, body up top. Nice right hand counter. 45 seconds left in the first. Bam back to the center. Pushes Guevara back to the corner on the ropes. Left to right. Bam's feinting a lot more. I'd like to see more feints out of Guevara. Guevara's moving left to right and then trying to get off. The difference right now, what I'm seeing is Bam's using his feints. And they always talk about what good is a feint if you don't get a reaction. Guevara's not really reacting to it yet. Back of the head shot. Kind of stuns Guevara. The ref warns Bam. But it was one of these things, Bam throws a hook. Guevara's head down and it just inadvertently hit the back of the head. It wasn't in the clinch. 10 seconds left in the first round. Bam with a beautiful 1-2. This is where he's most dangerous. Sitting down on his shots. He loves to finish the round aggressive. Yeah, that's 1-0. Bam. It's one thing when you're learning how to box or learn the sport, when you see some fighters feint a lot, some fighters don't feint as much. But most good coaches will say, what good is a feint if you don't get a reaction out of your opponent? And that's something that Bam does really well. He feints, gets the reaction, and then starts implementing his offense. And a lot of that has to do with that's Garcia's coaching too. A lot of his fighters love that body rip. And good discipline from the fighter. He likes going to the body first, boom, and then up top. And then as he recalibrates, he'll feint again. And he forces his opponent to make the adjustments. And then this is sort of the chess head game of a fighter in a fight. Is based off what you're giving your opponent and based off if they're either making adjustments or not, what's the next move? And this is why they call boxing chess, the sweet science. It's all about the physics, the decision-making in the moment, and who's right or who's wrong. Bam's a very visceral fighter, very smart when he's in there with that sort, with the analytics of the sport. And if you want to really get to know boxing, start looking at it that way. Start understanding that the highest level boxers aren't wasting anything. Everything they're doing, from their front foot to their feints to their hands, it has a purpose. My coach used to say, don't waste anything. Make everything intentional. Oh, nice body rip by Guevara, but Bam made him pay for it with a counter. Great counter boxer. Nice feint. Bam's feinting a lot. Oh, nice little exchange by both guys. I like what I see from Guevara. I mean, 40 plus fight veteran, 35 years old. This guy's seen it all. He's not gonna be afraid in there. We're just gonna see if he's a little bit too weathered. Bam's jab is beautiful right now. Ooh, nice hook. Everything Bam does is textbook. He jabs, brings it back. Jabs, brings it back. Boom, brings it back. Always defensively responsible. Oh, beautiful. 1-1 left uppercut by Bam. Another left hand. Oh, good body rip. Guevara with a nice body shot. Guevara with a nice right hand. Guevara has to get Bam's respect because with 1:45 left in the second round, Bam is sitting down on his shots already. It's only the second round and Bam feels that he can't get hurt with anything. Guevara needs to land something big. Nice jab. Nice jab. Good right hand counter by Guevara. Good jab by Guevara. Bam's controlling the center. If you're Guevara's camp, you got to talk to him in between rounds. You got to get Bam's respect. Oh, big left hand. Bam's fighting his fight. If you let him control... There you go. Guevara put Bam on the ropes, but Bam takes the center right back. A minute left in the second round. You're not going to beat a guy like Rodriguez if you let him fight his fight. You got to push him back. You can't let him control the front foot the entire fight. You can't let him control the distance. That's what's happened. Nice right hand. Bam threw that step-in sort of leaping lead hook. Good combination. Guevara's on the ropes. Good head movement by Guevara. That looked low to me. Rodriguez hit below the belt. Ref doesn't see it. Guevara's in the corner. Bam Rodriguez sits down on a lead uppercut. Uppercut to the body. .30 seconds left in the second. Oh, nice counter by Bam. Bam's sneaky when he's exiting too. My coach used to say, don't ever let your opponent push you back farther than 2 steps. If you're going backwards more than 2 steps, you have to make a decision. Either stand your ground and trade, circle right or circle left. Don't ever let your opponent push you back 3-4 steps because you're on your back foot. So I see that what's happening right now. Guevara is letting Bam just dictate that pace, and he needs to stand his ground a bit more. Oh, huge exchange. Wobbled a bit, end of the second round. Rodriguez landed a big combination, misses with a big hook. 2 rounds in, all Rodriguez. Yeah, it's one of these day one footwork drills that I'll do with clients. Now, I don't coach athletes who want to become fighters. I coach bankers, people who work in finance, corporate Australia, right? But they want to learn, and we're not just hitting pads. I'm teaching them, they spar with me. So one of the day one things I work on with them is footwork. And we do circle left drills, circle right drills. We do, control the center and then exit 2 steps and then make a decision. And that should, that is day one stuff. It's just at the highest level. When you got 2 killers in there, it's hard to implement. So I don't take anything against Guevara. But if I'm his coach, I'm giving him that advice. Be like, mate, you're giving him too much real estate. You got to sit down and you got to take one to give one. Because Bam hasn't seen anything yet that could hurt him, and he's gonna just keep using rhythm. He's just gonna keep pouring it on. It's like a snowball rolling down a mountain of snow. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Before you know it, you're covered in snow and you're drowning. That's Rodriguez. Round 3. Guevara's back against the ropes. You just can't get Bam off of him. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Nice right hand by Bam. What a style. And we got to remember, Guevara's a Mexican boxer too, though, so this is usually what he does. Good matchmaking. I like it, especially where Bam's at in his career at 24 years old. Give him a seasoned veteran with 40-plus fights. Nice right hand. We have to remember, he thought he was going to get El Gallo again. Then he moved up. A minute gone in the third. All right, there's redness around Guevara's face. Looks like a little bit of blood in the nose. Nice jab by Bam. Ooh. When you watch Bam, you kind of feel like you're watching sort of like a painter, an impression, like an abstract artist who has like a blank canvas. And he's not really painting anything like objects or landscapes. He's doing sort of like jazz art. And he's taking colors and he's throwing it on. And initially it looks chaotic, and then after he's done, it's just this beautiful abstract masterpiece. That's when I watch Bam. That's what I see. He shows so much, he gives so much, the feints, the movement, the jabs, starts with the body work, wants to break his opponent down. The pressure's constant. And then when he finishes with a knockout, it's just like, holy shit, dude, this dude's fucking next level. Fun to watch. 2 minutes gone in the third. Nice right hand by Guevara. Oh, nice angle by Bam. Nice jab by Bam. Right hand misses by Guevara. Bam makes him pay for it, little counter. Yeah, Bam hasn't been in trouble at all. Hasn't really felt anything that he's worried about either. Oh! Knockdown. Oh, God, that was brutal. Guevara goes down with 30 seconds left in the third round. It was the one time in the fight where he started trading with Bam, and he lands, and Bam hits him with a 1-2 counter and drops him. Bleeding from the nose, bleeding from the mouth. 25 seconds left. Bam smells blood. He's going to really go for it here. Guevara better mind his P's and Q's. 20 seconds left. Oh, big uppercut, drops him again. He's out. He's not getting up. Not getting up. Call that shit. It's over. Third round knockout. We saw this one coming. Bam Rodriguez, that is a beautiful masterpiece. He just painted that picture I was talking about. Start with the body shots. The constant pressure is a constant in his game plan. The body work was beautiful. I see no flaws. If anything, people are going to say, the haters are going to say, he made it look too easy.